Hi, everyone. Welcome to Strength and Stretching with me, Tony from Wellness with Tony. I'm going to be bringing you a series of strengthening and stretching classes with the end goal of helping you create some strength, mobility, improved mobility, and flexibility in your body. These are going to be pretty short sequences. What you'll need for class each time we meet is really just your light to medium weights. You can have a mat if you choose to have a mat. You don't really need one though. Some foot socks may be good for you if you don't want to be on the bare floor. But really, this is for your home, your office, pretty much the grocery store. You can pull some of these movements and use them when your body is saying, hey, let's tap in, and or I'm tight, can we do some exercises to loosen things up? So we're going to get started shortly. Before we do, if you are not subscribed to this channel, can you take a moment and subscribe to my channel and then hit the notifications so when I drop these videos each week, you will be in the know. We're going to start with our light weights. I'm going to actually start with some 5-pound weights here. If you don't have any weights, it's okay. You can just use your body weight, meaning you don't need to use any weights at all. But you can also click the link in my bio above and in this description where you can pick these weights up, these exact weights off my Amazon storefront. And you can also get these foot socks there as well. All right, so we're going to start with the weights in each hand, okay? Turn the palms out to face you, and we're going to start in with a basic bicep curl. Okay. We're going to add on to this, but I want you to get the feel of exactly what this feels like. About 3 more here. Last one. Exhale it down, and then let's bend back into those arms. Lift them up about shoulders height like an open door. And we're going to close and open. Here you're working the upper back, your triceps, really, shoulder blades, scapulas. Okay. And I'm trying to be mindful. I'm going to remind you to resist the urge to thrust forward in the quadriceps and belly. Instead, pull the belly button back towards your spine. Let's have about 3 more here. And we'll find one more move. So I like to use the light weights here. That's it. Extend up because you can get a little bit more reps in. The heavier the weight, the more challenging it's going to be for you to get these reps in. We like about 10 to 12. Arms are straight up and then down. Push it up and down. Up. So I just saw myself coming down too low. You want to be mindful. Don't come all the way back down here. About shoulders height will do. Okay. And again, you can use anywhere from no weights, 3 weights, 5 weights. I wouldn't recommend for these short spurts of more repetition using anything more than, let's say, 10-pound weights. 2 more here. Are your arms burning yet? Your shoulders? Your deltoids? There you go. And then let that shake out for a few moments. Okay, so we had our bicep curl and our overhead. Now we're going to do front raises. And again, this is this upper body half that we're working on here today. The shoulders, the deltoids, the triceps, the traps in the back. So bring those hands down in front of you. Imagine that the weights are going to slide all the way down, ground your feet, and then on the next breath in, up to your shoulders height, belly button towards the spine, and we go. Yeah. So there was once upon a time where I did not enjoy these front raises, and I would always do just my own body weight, and it was such a challenge. But then one day I noticed that that challenge was no longer, and it was the cue for me to say to myself, move up to the next weight. And I needed to do some tapping in and listening to myself because I felt really good in the moment that I was able to do these front lateral raises with no weights. Ego said, go for the 5. But mindfulness told me, take the 3 and start slowly. Okay, slow and steady. And that's what I did. And I stayed on those 3 pounds weights for quite some time. and I'm just up to the 5. Let's do about 3 more here. So the point of that is challenge yourself mindfully. Often when we think of challenges in ourselves, well, I should say I experienced this, that's it, shake that out. It's the harder, the better, go for it. But sometimes it's just listening and realizing slow and steady does win that race. Okay, so we had the bicep curls, we had the French door openings, the overhead press. We're going to now move in our front lateral raises. Wow, that was a lot, huh? So the last move we're going to do here to even things all out. And again, you can take all or one of these and implement them into your day. Anytime you need them, just come to my YouTube channel and there you have it. But these are going to be some tricep kickbacks. I'm going to turn to the side for you here, dropping your arms down. You can start with one. I like to get long in the opposite leg and soften into the arm, but in this instance, the right side. Turning the palm forward, lean forward, and kick back. Bring it in. Let the palm face the floor on the way back. There are other variations to do this, but I'm really targeting that top end of that tricep there, okay? We're going to do about 5 more on this side, and then switching to the opposite side. Again, repetition when you do light weights. You have the ability to carry weights, have a spare pair in your office or in your car. Maybe you got to take your kids out to the park and they're doing their thing, and you can just do a nice little workout. Last one, we'll move to the other side. Always check your alignment too. Instead of just dropping into things, allow yourself to check your alignment to make sure you're not just kind of hanging out, just doing it, but you want to be bent over nicely from the hips. Allow that arm to extend out. You don't want to kick it all the way back up, but a little higher than the hip and bring it back instead of swinging it all the way forward. Be mindful. Mindful movements. It's not about how quickly you get there. It is that you are on the path to wellness, on the path to creating a life of longevity for yourself without all the harsh beat yourself, sweat till you drop. I mean, there's times for that, don't get me wrong. But for an everyday self-wellness maintenance, you really just need to go slow and steady. Okay? Let's do about 4 more here. And then let's see if you can remember last one. Ooh, bring that in, let those arms wiggle out. And let's see what we can remember and get through each one 2 times. All right, ready? So bring those weights down beside you, turn your palms forward. Let's go in here. We're going to do just 10 of these bicep curls. And again, no rush. Take your time. Take your time. 7. I count out loud all the time. I don't know if you do. Those are down. Bring them up, up, out, and down. Here we go. So you don't need to be on the same number that I am, because more than likely I'm doing more than the 10 I'm telling you to do, because I'm not really counting. Here in these, I like to call the closed French and open French doors, be mindful working towards your elbows. If they could tap, if they can't, that's okay as well. Keep your elbows chest height, so being mindful you're not dropping down there, okay? Last few here. And then we take it overhead one last time. I said 2, but I think we'll run through all of them once. Up and down, okay? Trying to give you 5 to 10 minutes, 15 at the most, not to overwhelm you. We'll grow together. Last few here. Woo, I feel it. Y'all feel it? Last one. Woo, bring it down. Front raises. I like to bring my weights to touch, not like stuck together, but up and down together. Woo! Breaking a sweat yet? Let's do 5 more. And that's in 3 and 2 and 1. Yes. Last one here, those tricep kickbacks. We're going to do these double time, so both at the same time. All right, just to wrap this out. Nice. So I always say we always have that, and I see women more than men, that flabby part of our triceps. These light weights and repetition is going to help get rid of that, especially as the body ages and skin naturally gets a little more flaccid. Okay, last few here, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those in, and there you have it. There you have it. Taking time out for yourself to stretch and strengthen the body. Bring your arms out in front of you. Take that right arm across your chest, bend into the left elbow, help it over there. Nice stretch for all that work we did in this upper front and back body. Exhale there. Switch arms. Gonna show those triceps a little love as well. Exhale here. Bring the arms up. Woo! Wiggle the fingers. Take the right palm. Turn it towards the back of the wall and bend into the elbow. Let your left palm rest on that elbow and just press down on it ever so gently. Letting these triceps that we just finished working out get a nice stretch. Bring it up. Slide that hand up towards that wrist. Reach up. Grow from the soles of your feet. And let's just get a nice side body stretch here. Stretching it out. Yeah. Let your head be free. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Exhale. Arms come down. Inhale here. Same thing. Left palm towards the center of your back. Right palm on that left elbow. And just gently press down. You can always tell which side of your body is tighter than the other. My left side is definitely my tighter side. So I just like to be mindful of that and challenge myself just every breath or two to go a little deeper in those areas that are tight. So instead of saying, oh my God, that's so sore, and letting it stay sore, I say, okay, I'm aware you're sore. And I take each inhalation and exhalation intentionally sending it to the space of tightness. And it helps to relieve some of that. Left side, lift up, drop your shoulders, and exhale, take it over to the right. It's mindfulness, breath awareness, wellness. That's your wellness. Inhale here, and it's not a one size fits all. Exhale. It's exclusive and unique to you in your body, once again, and what it's asking for. And if you honor that, great things will begin to happen. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Thank you for joining me today on this strength and stretching class. Again, if you just happen to stop by this live and you are not a subscriber of my channel, please take a moment and subscribe to the channel and then hit your notification buttons. So when I drop these videos weekly, you will start to build yourself a little library. And also leave any comments and please share the video. Until next time, in wellness. Bye.